Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. This is St. Nicholas wishing you a Merry Christmas this evening. Thank you for joining me. I know a lot of you are doing last-minute Christmas preparations. It's just a couple of days away, you know. Some of you are wrapping gifts. Others are putting ornaments around the tree. Maybe some of you are decorating outside. But one of my favorite traditions is to read stories during Christmas. And one of my favorite stories was written by a fellow named Clement Moore. Now, Clement Moore lived in New York City, and he wrote this story about his recollection of me when he was a child. And he wrote this story over 150 years ago. Can you believe that? Over 150 years ago. Yes, Santa Claus was around then. Why, this year, I'm celebrating a very special birthday. For me, I'm 1,750 years old. Oh my goodness. And it's great to be here still. So, I'd like to read this story to you, and it's called A Visit from St. Nicholas, or Twas the Night Before Christmas. Let's begin, shall we? 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were all hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled and snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
Wake up, Santa! Ding, 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 ding! You're sleeping on the job!
Oh, sorry, folks. I really do like naps these days. I'm sure a lot of you can appreciate that. Oh, where were we? Let's get back to the story. Oh. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. Oh, what do you think's going on out there? Well, let's see. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below. But what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Hear that? Those are the Christmas bells. Santa's sleigh is coming. Let's see what happens next. With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled, and he shouted, and he called them by name. Now, I know you all know the names, so would you help me here with the reindeer names? Thank you. Let's say them together. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Now, I know some of you out there are thinking, where is that special reindeer? You know, the really special one with the little red nose. Where could he be? Why, here he is! It's Rudolph! Hi, Rudolph! Oh, Rudolph, yes, you're such a good reindeer. Yes, yes, you are. Yes, Santa loves you too. Oh, say hi to everybody, Rudolph. Oh, okay, out. Go eat some hay. Now, You know, Santa uses Rudolph on very special occasions, especially when it's a lot of snow or a lot of fog. So he doesn't come out every Christmas, but you know, this Christmas we may have some snow. So look for Rudolph this year. Let's see what happens next. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, they mount to the sky. So up to the housetop his coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys for each one of you, and you over there, and way in the back, yep, you too, and oh, yep, you, and you, and you especially. You've been very good this year, yes. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Can you hear that prancing and pawing? As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Why, he was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot, and a bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. That's because I'm putting toys around all the trees here. All the trees. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses and his nose like a cherry. He had a droll little mouth drawn up like a bow. And the beard of his chin was white as snow. Can you believe it? White as snow. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Join me with the Santa laugh, would you? Very good. That sounded great. Thank you so much. He was a chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. But a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread, nothing to fear from old Santa. He's just putting toys around the tree. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. And he filled all of your stockings, yours, 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 and yours. And then he turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Oh! What do you think happens next? Well, he sprang to his sleigh, and to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain ere he drove out of sight. Now, would you all help me with this part, please? I know you know the ending. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.